Dev's already on her phone.
We're making it a drinking game.
What's a drinking game?
Every time I use my phone on the YouTube.
Yeah. Take a drink every time Dev looks at her phone on the podcast. You'll get so
Except for
drunk.
when I'm actually doing my topic.
Yeah.
You can't drink then. You have to not drink.
Hi, guys. Welcome to a fucking new season of Functional Chaos.
That was stupid. I'm gonna take that.
Welcome.
I didn't like that. No offense, Katie.
No, I hated it.
I really did
I
not
really
like
hated
it.
it. I'm gonna take that.
I really didn't like it.
It was horrible. I hated it.
It was not a vlog.
Emulate it. Emulate?
Emulation.
Emulity.
And Melitty titties.
Litty titty, put it in your shitty.
Hi guys.
Hey there, y'all.
Hey friends.
It's season 2.
It's season 2.
Of guess what?
Guess.
Functional
Okay.
Chaotic.
It's our next season.
I said it wrong. On purpose. I said functional chaotic.
Functional chaotic.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Amen.
Functionally chaotic.
Yeah. You have this one.
I didn't pick that one. No,
but
I
you
was
read
gonna. I did read
It's
it.
pretty.
It's pretty.
I know my answer.
Yeah. I know my answer too, but I,
didn't
think it's
read
different.
mine.
You didn't do your homework, Jade?
Jade did not do it.
Perfect, Jade. Throwing shade at Jade.
Anyways, I didn't
You're
do
being
my
jaded
homework.
to Jade.
Tired and overused to Jade. I didn't do my homework because I'm dyslexic and all the Am I the Asshole stories are like 100 pages long. So I was like, I am only reading these once. And
Fair.
that's going to be on
That
the
is
pod.
fair.
That is fair, but you can't give me shit when I half-ass things.
You didn't even look up the state laws. You didn't even Google it.
You found a website.
Found an article, and I knew all the states were in it.
At least
He
I
says-
scrolled through like 4 different websites.
Dev says,
I found an article. Do I look like a grandma?
kind of when you do it like that.
Just when I use this foot thing, it makes my belly bigger.
Oh my
My feet are
God.
out, it makes them smaller.
How was your week?
Oh,
Let's start with that, Grandma.
I got a new piercing.
Yeah, it's so cute. It literally fits your face so well.
It's her septum, if this is your first time here. Are you done?
Are you,
Yeah, I just
okay.
love it.
I
just
love
wanted
it too.
everyone to
It's
see
so
it.
cute, and I'm so glad. Now you gotta get yours done.
No.
No.
No,
No
my nose
septum?
is too low. And if I had my septum pierced, it would touch my lips.
Okay.
I love that feeling.
It would touch my lips like constantly though,
Mm-hmm.
because
It
I
feels
have
so good. And
You would have to
cold.
get a really small
I have a
one.
low nose.
Well,
Yeah.
they can put it up higher too.
I have a hooked nose though, and I just don't think it would look good
Okay.
on a hooked nose.
I personally think it looks good on everybody. I've never seen it not look good on someone.
This is fun.
I know it'll take so long for you to stop doing that. Pursing your lips to touch the top of the septum piercing. I still do that sometimes. And I will be like, I probably look so stupid right now. I'll be in public and all of a sudden I'm like smooching my lips out.
It's so sensory thrilling.
How was your week, Jade?
It was fine.
Same answer every week. Did you
How
have
was your
anything
week?
fun?
I
No wedding stuff?
no.
No nothing?
No.
Wow. Just work?
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Yeah, Kaylee.
My week was fine. Yeah. Huh? It was okay. I feel like I talk about this all the time, but with my chronic illness, sometimes I just have these dips. And yesterday, I don't know what was wrong with me, but remember how I texted you guys a couple days ago? I told you guys I thought I was getting sick because my throat hurt. And then I told you I think it's just my body making me think I am sick. Well, yesterday I woke up and you know when you're like sick and you have that like it's like a fever high almost, but it kind of feels like there's like this film over you, and it's like makes things like really slow and just like almost groggy, but you're not like tired groggy. That's where I was like all day yesterday. And I
Just like groggy.
it was groggy, but it wasn't like I need to go to sleep groggy. It was just like there was, and that's the only way I can explain it, is like there was like some kind of film over my ability to process what was happening around me. And so it was like everything was like a second slower. Like
foggy?
no, like, you know when you're drunk and you like look around and everything kind of lags? That's how I was.
Oh, okay.
It was just everything was slow. And I have it a little bit also today, but it's not nearly as bad as it was yesterday. So it could just be a new symptom, or I'm overdoing it and my body needs more rest. Who the fuck knows? But I'm doing the podcast. That's all I care about in my week, is doing the podcast. Because it's all I have to live for. Just kidding.
I'm laughing at that.
The elbow.
Yeah.
Not you.
What are you?
weren't
Sorry,
funny.
you
were
weren't.
being a
I
bitch
was
to
very
yourself.
funny.
No, you were being a bitch to yourself, which isn't funny. That's why I elbowed the shit out of you.
Yeah, bitch.
And that's what Dev was laughing at.
I was laughing at the pain
That she inflicted on her friend.
fur and
On my maid of honor.
made of horror.
Maid of horror.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you guys want your icebreaker then?
Yeah, break my
my
ice.
Our first icebreaker of season 2.
Tink.
Think. So I'm actually really excited to find out what you guys answer with this.
I'm fucking horrified.
Whoa, you okay?
Well, chilly chill.
That was really like hardcore chill.
That's how my chills are, man.
Damn.
I get this sometimes.
Intense. So, what fantasy woodland creature would you want to be and why?
Amen. Got it. Done.
I knew you would say that. Can I guess?
Fantasy would
Yes, please guess.
Can I guess?
While I try to think of
Can
what
I
they're
have
called.
some examples?
So, like, there's fairies, gnomes, elves.
Okay, I thought of it. I couldn't remember what they were called.
Trolls. Things like that.
Oh, okay.
Like little woodland creatures. Little woodland.
Okay.
You know,
You
little
know-
fantasy woodland.
Have you ever been into fantasy? I thought you had been. Yeah, so like elves.
Not like,
Like,
that.
if you've ever seen
it
Lord
could
of
be
the
in a
Rings?
video game. It could be in a.
No, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
It's okay.
That's fine. Because those would be considered woodland creatures.
Okay, so I guess like a fairy, but like I'd rather just be like a squirrel.
Okay.
It'll be a squirrel.
Can I be like a flying squirrel?
Yes.
Like a squirrel with fairy wings?
Could you be like
Yes.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, but squirrel?
Alvin!
No, I don't want a high pitched voice. I just want to be like a cute little squirrel with like long eyelashes and like little fairy wings.
I'm picturing it, but I'm picturing the skunk, but like in a squirrel vibe.
Yeah, like
So
Bambi, but like a
Pepe
squirrel.
Pepe Le Pew. Do you know who
Or
that is?
Flower from Bambi.
No, I was thinking of flower
Oh, okay. Flower, yeah.
with the long eyelashes, and then I want wings,
Got it.
fairy wings.
Check.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Would you like to guess?
I do kind of want to guess.
Go for
Is
it.
it a gnome?
No.
A nymph.
No? Okay, that's all.
No.
That is
but
another
that's
one.
a good one, but no.
The little troll?
No.
Hobbit?
No.
Oh. Okay, I give up.
That would be a centaur.
Oh.
A really fucking sexy one.
really sexy
With her
centaur.
big old itties
That's
out.
good. I didn't even think about that.
With her big old itties out.
Would you wear like a breastplate, or would you just
No,
go with
her
your
itties
hair?
Out.
Not on my 80s
With your
out.
hair,
Her itties out.
or just
Her
I don't
itties
know.
out.
Itties.
I said that, and she
That'd
said,
be-
"Oh." Yeah.
It'd be
they'd be
great.
flopping.
Oh yeah.
That'd be gorgeous.
I would love to be a centaur.
I'd pay to see it.
Thank you.
$50, 100. Going once, going twice. 160,
You don't have to pay to see
200. I don't for free.
For free?
For free?
for you.
I see for free.
Yeah. Okay, Kaylee.
Wow. You know, I wrote the question down and I didn't even think about an answer for myself.
While you think, do you want me to give my second answer?
You have a second answer?
Have you seen Pan's Labyrinth?
No.
I haven't seen it. I've heard of it, though.
Well, the fairies.
The
from
guy
that. No.
with the hands, that's the only character I know.
No, but the fairy in that one is more of a, like, realist. Well, I wouldn't say realistic, but more of a, like a... It's not like a little girl in a dress with wings. It's a bug fairy thing.
Oh, like
It's
Thumbelina
really
type.
cool. No.
Did you ever watch Thumbelina?
Yeah, but no, this is like actual, like, it looks like a bug. There's no, like,
Oh,
humanoid features to
interesting.
it. Yeah, that would be that kind of fairy.
Okay.
Okay, now you can go. Sorry.
A talking donkey, probably.
The fuck?
I'm like in Shrek's realm
Would you
right
be
now.
like a
No,
centaur?
like, you know,
but
like in Shrek.
donkey
Like
form?
she wants to be donkey.
Yeah.
Like donkey.
Donkey.
Like
Yeah.
Okay.
like annoying donkey.
Or like a witch, maybe.
You want to fuck a dragon?
But like a witch, yeah, of course. She's hot. I had a crush on that dragon. Are you kidding me?
You could
Same.
Oh, a dragon. Oh, you're a girl dragon. Okay. I love that movie. Those movies.
Fire
I love
breathing.
everything.
Oh.
Oh, Dad. She busted her teeth.
No, she bumped her
Oh,
septum.
no, I thought it was your teeth. Are you okay?
It was her septum, her new piercing.
Dude, that thing hurts so bad when you hit it. You okay?
Her eyes are gonna
I was
water.
doing it the other day, and I kept bumping myself in the fucking nose, and I was like, next time. That's actually
Okay, guys,
the
that means she was doing a glug glug 3000.
I was doing a glug 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 3000. And so I was like, next time I gotta flip it up, and that's actually why I was trying to flip it up, but it doesn't go up.
I think that'll go if you.
Have to push.
Oh, jeez, that hurts.
It's also still super swollen.
Yeah.
You literally just got it.
Is it cute though?
I'm Kaylee.
I'm Dev,
And I'm Jade.
And this is
Functional Chaos.
Ew, why did we do it that way?
I don't know. I tried something new.
That
What
was
was
really
that?
ugly.
Do you want to do it
I
again?
liked it, but okay.
I mean, if you guys liked it,
And
it's
this is
Functional. No.
okay.
fine. We can just
Bullshit.
leave it.
This is
Bull-
fucking bullshit.
If you guys both liked it, it's
This
fine.
is
thought it was fine.
actually. Ooh, I might do this one. Love you, XO Gossip Girl.
Okay.
Thanks.
I've never seen Gossip Girl,
I love
Me either.
and I see it. I say that so. Ooh, your feet are
I'm
cold,
sorry,
my
I know
dear.
they are.
Holy
They're
shit,
icicles. And I'm sweating.
How the fuck?
Put your feet on
Feel
your
my-
neck.
No, tell me how.
Hey, babe,
Tell me
Put
how.
your feet on your neck.
Yeah, let's see something. I'm trying to see something. How though? Tell me how the fuck. Tell me how the fucking goddamn fuck. Are you hot all the time and your feet are cubed?
That's what I'm telling you is I'm sweating right now and my feet are
Did you
so
just
cold.
hear all the words that came out of your mouth?
Obviously not. What did I miss?
No, just can you how the fuck how the goddamn fuck
Mother Mary Moses.
fucker
Oh my god.
I like naughty words.
goddamn
I did not catch that.
how the fuck are your
I think
feet
she's doing
so cold?
I think
How
she's
are they
broken.
though?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole?
Am
Is
I
our
the
topic- No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. As
What
you
is
can,
our letter? What are we doing? It's a new
Oh
season.
my god, guys. Everyone, hello. Welcome to the new season of Functional Chaos Podcast. Episode whatever.
we haven't decided.
And we're
It can
doing
be episode 27. It's fine.
So it's episode 27 in season 2.
Hi, thank you for coming back for season 2 of Functional Chaos. Beep, 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 beep. We're doing it a little different this time, just like for funsies, to make it like a little more interesting. So this one is a group topic. We're still doing the group topic and single topics every other week, but we picked this topic amongst ourselves, and then in the future, instead of drawing letters, we're going to go in order, And we're gonna draw topics.
For the next letter.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that so fun?
And you guys can submit ideas for each letter on our Instagram, so that we can add them to the cup and we can draw them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're not, like, sometimes we just can't come up with letters and topics. Very hard. Some of the letters. Q, that one was so hard. I think, what did we do? Quizzes or something?
I don't fucking know.
It was fucking, yeah.
So, and this way we are forced to actually learn about more things and, like, I don't know, it could be more interesting because we're not just talking about stuff that's, like the first season you got to know us and, like, what we like and, like, what's interesting to us, but, like, now we can kind of branch out and provide some education for ourselves and for you.
More laughs,
more variety,
more
Spice it up.
weirdness,
Spiciness.
spicy, some sassins.
Spicy.
That's still gonna be here. It's just we're going in order now.
Yeah, we're going in order.
A, B, C, D.
There's no more chaos.
Oh, I mean,
We're just function.
What?
Just kidding.
she
Because
says
we're going
only
in order.
function.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't.
Just our characters, though.
But
I don't think anybody
I think
could
you
believe.
missed.
No, you missed.
I missed.
I don't think anybody
I-
would believe.
Like it went. Whoop.
No, we got it. We just didn't like it.
Okay. Well, should I go?
This is like the fourth time that you're like, I'm just gonna go.
Should I?
I'm just gonna leave.
Should I just go fuck myself? I'm so sorry.
But
Why do you pause when I say stuff like that? It's funny, and you're just like,
Are you gonna?
Are you
my God.
Mommy?
Absolutely, probably.
Absolutely, probably not.
Always, definitely, probably, maybe.
I've
Probably
been
not.
reading a really spicy book, so
I wish that Quizilla still existed so I could read you
is that your
some
fan
of the
fiction
weird
place?
shit that I wrote, my dudes.
I would love
Oh my
to know.
fucking god!
what you-
They were not good sex scenes. I thought they were.
That you
They
wrote.
weren't. I wrote sex
Okay, can we
stuff.
maybe do the topic?
Goodbye. I'm
Okay, do
sorry.
we even tell them what the topic is?
The topic is fuck yourself.
Oh my God, that
The
was
topic is, am I the asshole and Devin is the asshole?
yeah. She
sometimes I
is
am.
playing the asshole this week.
So let's begin.
Yeah. So our topic is, am I the asshole?
You're first,
Devin's
baby,
goes
and
first.
you're eating.
Is
Our topic is what?
am I the asshole?
You said it so
You
fast.
is.
I already said it.
You did. I forgot.
You said
Sorry.
it so fast.
I already said it, so it doesn't matter.
You said it so fast.
Can you stop eating?
Am I the asshole for going first?
For putting mango
Putting
in
a
my
spicy
mouth
mango in my mouth? Because
and talking with my mouth open
Yes.
into the
Yes, I
microphone.
am the asshole.
Your face.
Your face.
Your face. I made Jade hate me the last like 2 weeks, and I think it's time for me to make you hate me.
Wait, how did you make me?
Because of my dyslexic jokes. With last week was not a dyslexic joke. It's just one of those things where, like, when someone's like, I can read, and you're like, can you? But it just so happens you're dyslexic.
Okay, so here's the first one, and this person didn't really write it in the right format, so I'm gonna like paraphrase.
Okay.
I just like posted it on a form and said, "Give me your am I the asshole stories."
Oh, this one? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Excuse me, I got a little bit of something in there. It wasn't from the mango I just ate, I swear. So, am I the asshole for... Let me figure out how to say this. Yes, you are.
You could just read it. Honestly.
Probably when I took some girl my friend was trying to date and fucked her at my friend's house. He had been trying for weeks.
Yeah, you're the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I wanted more details, so I was like, did he have a crush on her?
Yeah.
Or were they like going on dates? Like, what is the... And
More info.
yeah, and he said that it was just a crush, and he felt so bad afterwards that he told him, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Good for you. I didn't say gay, I said gay.
You said
No. But yeah,
Happy
you
Pride
are
Month.
the asshole.
Happy Pride Month.
That's fucky. And they are no longer friends, in case you were curious.
Oh, that's good. I don't
Yeah.
think that's a good pairing.
Just acquaintances,
Oh, they still talk.
apparently.
Yikers.
You're the asshole.
You're the asshole.
You're the asshole.
Especially
But-
the asshole.
But at the same time, you're still the asshole. You're not the biggest asshole, but you're a partial asshole.
I think it's a partial because
You
it's
knew
a
it was going to hurt him and you
decision.
did it. And that's why you felt bad after you
Yeah.
did it, because you were an asshole.
Yeah.
How fat was the ass?
The ass was fat. He literally did say.
The ass
I'm not
was-
kidding.
How fatteth is the ass?
Hold
That's
on.
what I need to know.
I'm going to
because
pull up
if the ass
exactly where he
was
said.
really fat, I don't know if he's an asshole.
Well,
If it was that fat, though, I get it.
Yeah.
he said, well, the ass was fat. And she's still one of the only girls that can swallow it all. Oh, because I said, I asked if they were still friends. And he said, nah, cordial, but that's it. I said, was it worth it? And he said, well, the ass was fat. And she's one of the only girls that can still swallow it all. So, yes.
Oh.
And I just said, okay, fair.
I still
fair
think
enough.
the asshole.
I think it's a dick.
I still think it's a dick move.
It's a dick move, yeah. Because you knew it was going to hurt him.
Yeah. And like,
And
I'm
like,
always
if
the
someone's
person.
crushing on someone hard and like spilling
The
their
tea.
guts
Yeah.
and maybe
Yeah.
like being like, oh my god, she this, she
She makes me
that,
feel
she
this.
other, but she is also the asshole.
That's what.
But
Because
but
you
she
know when
didn't
a
know.
girl, you know when a guy's into you.
I never
No,
do.
No, she's not the asshole. We do not blame the woman.
If she knows
But I don't think she did.
that the guy was
doesn't
into
know.
her and she fucked his friend in his house,
I don't think she knows.
they did it in his house.
In the friend's house?
In the friend that liked her's house.
Oh.
How?
They were all hanging out and they went off and fucked.
That's wild.
Okay. I still think he's the asshole because I'm such a person that like if I've always had a crush on someone and I knew my friend did, I always went and told them that I did too. I don't know. I just feel like it's a thing to just be I don't know. Like obviously you don't owe anybody
Yeah.
anything. You
Yeah.
really don't. But
Yeah.
if you
I
care
don't
about
know.
someone, I don't know.
I don't know. I think he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Especially because he was still bragging about it like it was the coolest thing that ever happened. It's kind of weird.
Agree. That's like a trophy he has and
Yeah.
he just pulls out.
Because she had a fat.
Cause that ass was fat.
I'm telling you.
The ass was fat, but the conscience was not.
All right, Jade, your turn.
I'm telling you, if the ass is fat, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think that.
It doesn't signify that
I'm
it's
gonna
okay.
ask some questions. Like,
Just Devin is like,
Stop touching your nose, ma'am.
no.
Nah, you.
I'm lying.
Okay, so these aren't written in the right way either.
All right.
All right. So
Crikey.
this one is titled "The Horny Wife."
Oh.
So my 28F husband, 31, had to spend 2 months in a different state for work. He came back 9 days ago. I am obviously thrilled he's back and I missed him a lot. I was hoping we would be able to spend some time together, just the two of us. However, his mom, 56F, came over when he was supposed to come home. I was slightly annoyed, but I know she was just excited to see her son be back. However, she never left. Like, I was prepared to deal with her being there for a day or two, but not 9 days. Because she's been here for 9 days, we haven't had a second of time together. She insists on staying here instead of a hotel. For the record, she lives an hour away. The guest room is right next to ours and the walls are thin. When the two of us go out, she comes with us or makes one of us stay with her because otherwise we are bad hosts. She follows us around the house constantly. We want to cuddle or watch movies. She's sitting in the armchair. We want to go to a romantic restaurant. Better make the table for 3. We have even left her in the living room to go chat in our room, and she follows us.
No.
absolutely
I would be
not.
straight fucking in front of that bitch.
Earlier
Yeah.
today, I asked her to leave, even though both of us have been hinting that she needs to go. She kept saying she wasn't ready to go yet and wanted more time with her son. I tried telling her we wanted some alone time, and she kept insisting that she join us. Finally, I snapped and said, since you seem to be oblivious, I will put this bluntly. I want to fuck your son, and if you don't want to see and hear that, then you need to leave.
Yes, bitch.
Man,
Yes, bitch.
you are not the asshole. She is an asshole.
Yeah, she is the asshole.
I know
Or
this-
she's just oblivious as fuck.
I know this isn't the classiest response ever, but I was frustrated.
Nope.
Anyways, she yelled at me but eventually left. We finally got to have our alone time, but now she is blowing up both of our phones saying that I am disgusting and have no respect for her,
Oh my
her son, or
God.
myself. She keeps telling my husband that he shouldn't be with someone so crude, and how dare he let me speak to her like that. I'm sure that you get the idea. I know that what I said was really inappropriate, but am I the asshole?
Absolutely not. Okay, first of all, what you said was absolutely not inappropriate because she crossed so many boundaries, like implied boundaries. Also, sorry, I'm just gonna go off on this for a second. Sorry, this shit pisses me off because I don't understand why parents sometimes feel so entitled to their children's lives after they get married and moved out and
their
stuff like that.
time.
And their time. and
9
it's like,
days.
9
and she only
days.
lives an hour away.
That, and then like, oh, I'm not ready to go. Like, they're literally telling you to leave and you're saying, I'm not gonna go because I'm not ready. And I want this and I want that. And they're literally like trying to tell you. And I have such an issue with parents that don't understand that when you get married or you have a domestic partner, that is now your immediate family. Your parents and your siblings are no longer your immediate family. Your husband, your wife, your significant other, that is your immediate family now. And for them to be like, well, I'm his mother, I get to do this, I get entitlement for this. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry,
that's
that was
fucked.
just my
That's
little
fucked.
spiel.
So there is an edit, and this is what she said after reading the comments. After reading these comments, I will definitely let my husband know that he needs to set up. I agree that it should have been him who made her leave.
Mhm.
I love him to death and want to be accommodating to his fear of making her mad. She's nasty when angry and will turn the whole family against him. However, he needs to set boundaries.
Mhm. I feel that so hard.
Boundaries are so important.
Dude, that girl, I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Like, I've set boundaries with my mom, and she's hasn't gotten upset, but I set boundaries with my dad, and he blows it so far out of proportion and gets... I hate using this word towards anyone because I hate it, but he is so dramatic. Literally, like, I'm gonna kind of share something. I went to a psychiatric hospital, right? They called my dad in for a counseling session, like a mediated counseling session, so I could tell him what's going on and what I need from him so that we could potentially have a relationship one day. And basically what happened is I was trying to tell him what I was feeling, that I just needed space for a little while and I would let him know when I was ready to talk to him. And a year later, I was trying to get a hold of him and he wasn't responding, and eventually I was like, why are you not responding to me? Like, I keep texting you and you're not like putting in any effort. And he's like, well, last time when I was at your therapist, she told me to fuck off and leave you alone. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just like, she literally just told you my boundaries and to try and respect them. That's all she did. So, yeah.
His poor little ego.
I know. I know. He's such a sad boy.
Sad.
Anyway.
I'm doing like the opposite thing. Opposites.
Opposite day.
Like,
It's Pride Day. It's Pride Month. First day of Pride.
what does that have to do with opposites?
You said it was
Nothing.
opposite day.
No,
I know,
she
but-
didn't.
oh.
She said she was doing the
Ow.
I'm
opposite.
sorry. I
She
scratched
didn't
her.
say it was opposite
She
day.
screeched
Oh.
me.
I'm sorry.
She said she was doing
She
the
screeched
opposites.
me with her little.
Do you want me to do it again?
Collins.
You guys can't ever hear each other. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
I'm like a translator. For you. Like, I can hear both of you.
Hello?
But you guys can't hear each other.
Can anybody hear
Does
me?
that mean we have poor listening skills?
My name is Devin.
But, like, sometimes she'll say something, you'll be like, I thought you said marshmallow.
You do.
You do.
I just miss
You'll
words.
be like, what? And then I'll repeat it, and you'll be like, oh, okay.
So basically, Jade picks up on everything, and Devin and I are in constant state of disassociation.
Socialization.
Initiation,
I'm just a
dissociate.
translator.
Buckaroo, buckaroo.
You're a Devin or Kaylee. Yeah, Devin, Kaylee, translator.
Yeah.
I almost said Devin, Jade. I almost called myself Jade. I almost called myself you. I do it to myself too.
This
It's
is a
not just
funny
you guys.
day. We're funny.
Okay, do you guys want my Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Am I the asshole
What is
for
the
canceling? I don't know. That's what she did. I don't know. I just wanted to extend my hand.
All right.
Give us money. No. Okay. Am I the asshole for canceling my boyfriend's birthday party after he failed to show up on time?
Yes.
Sorry if there's any errors. It was my 26 female boyfriend, 30 male's birthday last month. We didn't spend it together because he was away with family. So I decided to organize him a birthday party with a couple of his friends. Everything was settled. The place, the time, everything. Maybe 3 hours before we needed to leave for the party, he got a call from a colleague asking if he could come help him with something at work, and my boyfriend accepted. He promised he'd be back in time for the party. We were supposed to leave at 7:30 p.m., but he wasn't there, so I tried calling and he didn't pick up. So I left a voicemail saying I was leaving for the party and he needed to join me there. By 9 p.m., everybody was here, but not my boyfriend. We all waited for him, but at 10 p.m., as he still didn't arrive or gave any news, his friends started leaving one by one, and I decided to cancel the party altogether. I texted my boyfriend, party canceled, everybody went home, and so did I. When he came home an hour later, we had a fight and he left. I didn't know where until his mom texted and said that I was horrible for what I did and that he was going to stay at hers for a while. I do feel bad because I know he was really excited about the party.
Okay,
Absolutely.
So he was supposed to be there at 8 and he didn't even get home until 11.
Yeah. This was his party. How can he get mad if
And
he's
he
the one who
didn't
missed
even
it?
text, like,
yeah.
And give info like, hey, I'm really sorry.
Like, at first I was like, he's at work. Like, it's fine. But if he was like an hour late, okay.
Like,
But
that's
he
fine.
Was, like,
The whole thing.
like 4 hours late.
Yeah.
Almost 4 hours late.
like
By 11 o'clock, yeah, of course people want to,
everybody's like, what the fuck?
if he's 30, and you did friends and stuff, I imagine most of them are their age too, and not a lot of them stay past. Some of them might even have kids, and they're like, I can't stay till midnight. Like, I 100% think she is not the asshole. I
No.
think he is the asshole.
And also, that's some sketchy, shady shit. And what the fuck was he doing
Well,
that he couldn't text?
that's fair, but that's a close assumption.
And then he gaslit her into thinking that she fucked up.
Which she didn't. You literally missed your whole party.
Were there any comments?
Probably.
I like knowing what other people think.
If I were you, I'd be wary of a 30-year-old running home to mommy after something like this and her texting you. Does he often have colleagues calling him to go into work from 4:30 p.m. till 11 p.m. without contacting you the entire time?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you were saying.
That's what I'm saying. He's a dirty, dirty, dirty boy, and he uses mommy to gaslight. You gross.
Icky, icky boys.
I mean, and even if he wasn't
I just
being dirty, that's still
yeah.
Okay. Here's one. Hopefully
What's
you
your
didn't do
next
this
one?
Maybe you did though.
Oh,
Am I the asshole for shaving my niece's hair off?
I did that.
Okay, here we go.
Bro.
I'll try to keep this short. My sister has a daughter and she is 4 years old. Lexi has super curly hair. I don't know. Do we want to use the name? Does it matter?
Doesn't
put
matter.
It on
She
a
put it
public
online.
platform.
Okay. Sorry.
Also, Lexi's
No, it's
the
okay.
most common name.
I just panicked.
Meh.
Oh my god, it's a child. I don't
It's
know.
a child. It's
That's
still
also
no
the
last
most
name.
common name.
Okay. Lexi has super curly hair and needs her hair to be taken care of constantly. My sister's husband ended up in the hospital and she was a wreck. He has only been a week. He has only been there a week, I'm assuming is what they mean. But she's destroyed and stopped brushing Lexi's hair. I was visiting with some pre-made meals and noticed the house and Lexi's hair was a mess. My sister wasn't doing well, so I offered to take Lexi for a bit so she can focus on her husband. I tried to fix her hair, it's just matted. I couldn't fix it. I went to a hair salon to see if they could fix it, but it would be $50 and an hour for them to brush out the hair. My sister... Hold on.
$50 an hour?
No, $50 and an hour.
$50 an hour, probably.
Oh, $50 an hour. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I thought she just wasn't gonna
like
sit there for an hour. I'm like, that's
No,
fucking
that
rad.
takes
Yeah.
it takes hours to deal that hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. $50 an hour for them to brush out the hair. My sister wasn't picking up, so we had her head shaved the next day. I sent pictures when it was done, and that finally got her to respond. It resulted in a huge argument with her saying, "How dare I do that?" and me pointing out I wouldn't have if she had just brushed her daughter's hair. Edit. To make the timeline clearer, I got her Tuesday morning, went to the salon on Wednesday, and then did the cut today. I'm assuming is Thursday.
Okay.
She had 3 days to respond to all the calls and texts. This didn't happen in an hour. Lexi was fine with it. Her head was hurting, and yes, we tried everything we could to get it out. Not to mention, I called my sister and texted her multiple times and waited a whole day after the salon visit. It was painful. I wasn't going to, she put I want going, but she means I wasn't. It was painful. I wasn't going to leave her in pain since her mom wouldn't pick up. So, in the comments, it's a pretty...
First of all, I don't think she's the asshole at all. I think she saved that little
the
girl.
asshole.
You think she is?
I do. You don't shave someone else's kid's head.
No, have you ever?
Even if...
No.
No,
because you can get insane infections if you have matted hair.
I would pay to get it brushed.
But
I would
what if she
try
didn't have that money?
Everything before I would go to my sister's house. I would try a lot more before. It was one day and she's just like, fuck it, I'm shaving it.
It was 3 days.
It wasn't 3 days. She
It
got
was
her on
3 days.
Tuesday.
She just said it was 3 days.
Well, no, but like one day that she was like, fuck it, we're going to shave it.
I honestly,
Well, her
and you
hair
can
has
disagree, but
been matted.
yeah, if it's
but
been matted for
still.
over a week
but
and it was
that's
painful.
It's not your kid.
It's not, but
But
also,
I would never have
but
my
if-
niece's
but
head
would
shaved,
you-
even if she was in pain. I would address it,
Yeah.
but I would not make that decision for someone else's child ever.
If I felt like the parent wasn't doing what they
And
needed
the parent
to
is
do,
in mourning, like, this is fucked up.
so
She wasn't patient or kind or thoughtful. She was doing it, like, rude.
she was doing it rude, but
don't think
she has had the kid for 3 days. There's a second problem here. That's not just with the hair being matted. Let's ignore that for a moment.
Okay.
I have your kid, and I have called you
Yeah.
over and over and over and over, and you're not answering.
That's another. Yeah.
I
What
would
if your
just show
kid-
up.
No.
After
That's not the
first
point.
day
That's
of
not the
calling.
point.
No,
But that's
listen.
not the point.
No, this isn't the point. The point isn't about the hair right now. I am babysitting your child, and I have called you 100 times, and you're not answering me. What if your kid was in a car accident? What if your kid was here? What if your kid was there?
Okay. But
Bad parent.
her husband is in the hospital.
But this
and
is your
she's
child.
That's
dealing
your
with all
child.
that
But this
stuff.
is your child.
Yeah.
You
Your
still need to
child-
answer the phone of whoever has your kid.
I'm sorry. Being a kid from someone that literally abandoned me, it's like you put your kids first. You are the one.
You have
You
to
are the
answer
one
phone.
who gave birth to them. You are the one who said, I'm going to be a parent.
If someone says to me, hey, you've got a lot going on, I'm going to take your kids so
that's
you can
fine.
chill.
No, that's fine.
That's great. but
we
you
don't know
still
their
need to answer the
relationship. We
phone.
don't know their life.
You
We
still
don't
have to answer
know-
the phone.
I'm not shaming the mom.
You still have to answer the phone.
That's fine. You don't
I
have
would,
to, and
as
we
the
can
person
disagree.
taking
But
care, go. Drive.
yeah,
Sure.
I agree. She could have done more.
No, I know.
I can say that.
Way
yeah.
more.
She could have done more, but the mom needs to answer the phone.
Yes, I agree with
the
that.
person with
Yeah.
the child.
I do agree with that. If she didn't answer the phone on the first day, though, I would make an action.
Yes, but
To
what if
see
it
where
was an
she is.
emergency and a kid was in the hospital and you couldn't drive
Yeah, but
there?
the question isn't, is the mom the asshole? The question is the person that shaved somebody
think
else's kid's
They're
head.
both the asshole.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, that's a problem. There's lots of
know.
problems in that.
What if she's literally like at the hospital the entire time and her phone died and like, yeah, and we just don't
For
know.
3 days.
Yeah.
Phone's not dead for 3 days.
Nurses, most nurses stations have
Yeah.
phone chargers now. So that if your
I'm
phone
just
dies, they
saying.
can. I know. I
Why are we
understand what you're
attacking
saying.
her?
I'm
she's
attacking her
mourning
because
and
I have
grieving?
been in a position where I have been a kid like that, where my parents did not put me first and they put other people before me.
Yeah,
And
but
she's
have you
mourning
ever
and
been in a
grieving.
position where you've made a mistake like that because you were overwhelmed in your life?
No, I am not shaming her for not brushing her kid's hair.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm shaming her for is not responding when there was an actual problem
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Like, I literally can't brush your kid's
I'm
hair.
not saying
I
that
can't
about
afford
her kid's hair.
6 hours.
I'm saying not answering the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, but like,
I don't know. I'm
if
not
somebody
trying to
didn't
talk you
answer
out
their
of what you're
phone, I
saying.
would figure it out. Like, I wouldn't cut their hair. I would fucking figure out why they're
Personally-
not answering. I'd be worried about them, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
personally, I would. I
don't know
don't
if
think
I-
the aunt's the asshole in this situation. I think maybe it was a little brisk that she
Yeah.
made that decision so quickly, but matted hair
They
is
had to do something.
No, I get that.
it's so painful, especially for kids when they have tender heads and you have the curly hair that's just
Yeah.
a rat's
They did
nest.
need to do something.
And even if they were combing it out, that would be so incredibly painful to comb all of that out. And that would probably take like 6 hours.
Yeah, but I
And-
would talk to her in person before
I can
shaving.
Yeah.
I can agree with that
And I wouldn't wait 3 days
to
if
get a
she
hold of
wasn't
her.
answering her
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't
fair
just be like,
too.
well, whatever, let's just go to bed.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, I agree with both of you guys. I think there is a lot of
There's 2.3K
a lot.
comments.
Yeah.
I still stand by my saying that I don't think she's the asshole for that specific thing. I think she was just trying to do what she felt like was best
I
for
think she was,
her niece.
but I think that's like kind of pretentious and weird.
I don't think it's pretentious.
I
I
also-
think
I
she
think
was
it-
trying to get her out of pain.
That's
I also
fair.
think it depends on
I don't know,
how
it's-
you view shaving your head, because some people, that's like taking away
How
your
old was the kid?
identity.
4.
4?
Yeah.
She's 4.
Yeah.
Most 4-year-olds
I
don't
was
even
trying to
have
read
hair
the
sometimes.
comments, but
That's not true.
I've seen
I don't know.
4-year-olds with like no head, no hair,
No head.
no head, 0 head.
I just feel
Decapitated.
like it could have been like her first haircut. Like, we don't know, and like it could have been a really special. Like,
Yeah. But if it's
it
matted,
would really upset me.
yeah.
I was trying to find the comments, but it won't let me open them. But there were a lot of really heated comments that were like, "Yeah, you're the
That one-
fucking asshole."
I mean, you saw what we just did. We went around
I can't
and around.
believe that you guys didn't think she was an asshole.
I
I
think
mean-
she is. I don't think she's an asshole. No, she said.
I'm medium on it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that she should have
I'm
cut
not
her
saying
hair.
that she didn't have good intentions,
But I think that she was trying to get her out of pain. And
Yeah.
honestly, if I was with a kid for 3 days and they're literally
Yeah.
like crying because their head hurts so bad, like, yeah, I'm going to do something.
I guess it just didn't seem that extreme to me, but maybe that's just how I interpreted it.
Like, if the kid is sitting there crying because their head hurts, like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to shave their head.
She just didn't stress it very far that she was in that
I
much
think-
pain.
I don't know, because when I think about matting, the only matting I have, experience with is with animals matting, and the things
I
I
mean, you
have
have to shave that off, yeah.
Yeah, and the things
Yeah,
that
because
I
you're
have
not going to sit there and
seen
brush it.
that come out of underneath those mats, I mean, maggots, infection, fleas, or head
mean,
lice.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
It wasn't that long that her hair was
Yeah,
matted, though.
but
No,
I
but
feel
it
like
could,
also
is the
like at the
thing.
time when she was there, like taking the child to take care of her, why would you not say something to her right then?
well, did she notice it right then?
Yeah,
She might not have
she
known
said
how
that's the
bad it
reason that
was.
she took her.
She might not have noticed how bad it was at that moment.
Yeah, she
She
I was
probably
visiting with pre-made meals and noticed the house and Lexi's hair was a mess.
Yeah, she probably thought she could get it out herself.
Yeah, she
though.
probably didn't realize how bad it was.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you look at, matted hair, especially on a child, like they always look like they have a restness in their head.
True.
Always, especially if they have curly hair.
Yeah.
So once you get in there with the brush and you see that it's like cemented to the back of your head and
Yeah.
pulling on all these little tiny hairs all over your head.
Yeah.
Painful.
I still just think that's weird to shave someone else's kid's head.
It is.
I don't find shaving your head to be as big of a deal as I
don't
think a
it's
lot
a
of
big
people
deal
do.
at all. Shave your own head all you want. Don't touch someone else's. That's.
I don't know. I think we spent too long on this because I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say the same stuff.
Like, imagine if, like there's been things where like a stepdad cut the kid's hair and then the mom, like stuff like that. He did it
Yeah.
as a punishment. He shaved the kid's head.
That's different.
It
though.
is different.
This is way different because she wasn't doing for
Dev,
vindictive
that's
reasons.
way different.
And you don't know that from the
You're saying-
information.
No, I
she
don't think she
gave.
was doing it from vindictive reasons.
that's what you were
I think they're
saying.
like similar
I don't
That's
think so because
literally
one of
not
them is for
similar at all.
vindictive
without
reasons.
permission.
Without permission, sure, but one is as a punishment.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And this is
This
not
was
as
to
a
get
punishment.
her out
this
of
is to
pain.
help her.
Yeah.
This was to make her feel better.
Yeah.
That's way different.
I'm
That is
just
completely
saying.
different.
No, that's
Someone
so different.
that's not the parent shaving the head.
I get what you're
No,
saying.
I said
but
I
that
get
is
what you're
not
saying,
the
but
same thing.
your analogy wasn't it.
Yeah.
That's literally not similar.
Okay. That's fine. But like someone that's not the parent should not be doing that shit.
Okay, I can agree with that. You shouldn't. I can agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if they refuse to do it, then maybe.
Are you ready to move on, Dev? Are you
Mhm.
satisfied?
Not really, but yeah, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry. Do you
No,
hate
it's
me?
fine. I don't hate you. I disagree with you.
That's okay. We can disagree on things. I don't mind.
She does.
I do disagree.
I'm not attacking you at all. I'm not judging your opinion.
Say you were.
I just feel like sometimes people feel that way because I feel that way sometimes when someone doesn't agree with me. I automatically think they're attacking me. I just think differently. I have different experiences and you have way different experiences, and I think that shapes everything that we're saying and how we view on it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially with stuff like this. This is so arbitrary and subjective that it's like, that's what makes it fun to read them, is like the whole like of your own opinion and perspective of it.
Yeah.
What is it?
So, I, 27F, am getting married to my fiance, 27M, and I'm a little under 3 weeks. In a little under 3 weeks, sorry. She's not pregnant.
Okay. I was like, whoa.
Everything has been going amazing with the planning, and I am ecstatic for the day. My best friend Cassie, whom I've been friends with since we were 10 years old, is my maid of honor. She is truly one of the sweetest people I've ever met and has stuck with me through everything. She's been the biggest help in planning the whole ordeal, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. However, I've never been the biggest fan of her girlfriend, Sophie. I always show her respect and try to include her in things, but she's a huge introvert, and sometimes it can come off as disrespect in return. Cassie's own words. But they always seem to be very happy together, and I hope she warms up to me in a little time. They've only been together for a little over 1.5 years. Several days ago, Sophie approached me, asking if I'd be okay if she proposed during the reception. She claimed to me that it would be a great way for Cassie and I to bond more, having our wedding linked and all of that. Not that we need any more time to bond. She's already my other half. I love Cassie to death, but I'd never allow that for anyone. I shut down the idea immediately, and Sophie got all pissy with me and left. She said something along the lines of, "I don't need your permission anyway," and walked out the door. This made me fearful that she'd attempt it anyways. So I went to Cassie. Needless to say, Cassie was mad. I never really see her get angry, but she was livid. She apologized profusely and said she couldn't believe Sophie would ever think of doing something like that, and that was the end of the conversation. However, 2 days ago, I got another call from Sophie berating me for spoiling her plan to propose, and was informed that Cassie would be attending the wedding by herself. And
Good.
is currently not speaking to her.
Bye.
I was concerned that wasn't the entire story, so I called Cassie. She was a mess. She said she was staying with her parents right now and disinvited Sophie as her +1 because she was scared Sophie would propose anyway.
Yeah.
She given the chance, and she didn't want to ruin my wedding. I told her to come stay with me for a while instead, and she showed up several hours later, still a complete mess. She said that she and Sophie had a huge fight and she was reconsidering whether or not she wanted to stay in this relationship. According to Cassie, these huge fights were a common occurrence. I feel fearful for ruining her proposal and potentially her relationship. Cassie has been picking herself up in front of me and continuing to be great with the last minute to-dos, but I've caught her crying when I'm not around. I love her and I don't want her to resent me for this. So I need to know, am I the asshole? And is there anything I can do to fix this?
Absolutely not. Oh my gosh.
That's a bad person.
That's a really bad person.
No boundaries. Weird.
Weird.
When you can't even trust that, like, they won't do it anyway. That's like,
Why did you even ask?
people really do show their true colors eventually. And like I as much as I feel bad for the girl dating Cassie, was that her name?
Cassie
Is the good one.
is the good one.
Yeah. So like I feel bad for Cassie because like it is like hard when you're in that situation where it's like they're being really shitty and you're like stuck between your best friend and
Your significant
other that's like obviously shitty, but if you love them, it's hard to let that go.
No proposing at my wedding, okay? Thank you.
I was gonna say, as a former wedding planner, that is like one thing that I would always shoot down is if someone was like, I'm gonna propose, or like, oh yeah, my sister's husband, I'd be like, if that is what the bride and groom are okay with you doing, that's fine, but I'm gonna tell you right now that I recommend you not do that because you might regret it later. Because then it's all gonna be not just about you and your significant other. Now it's gonna be about you guys and this other couple, and that it should be the bride or the people getting married. It should be their day.
Yeah.
It should be all about them, nobody else.
Yeah.
Not the parents, not the bridal party, not anybody else but the people getting married.
Yeah.
Why
it's
is that
weird.
so hard for
So
people?
weird. People are fucking weird.
So do you agree that it's not the asshole?
No, she's not an asshole.
No, I don't think so.
Sophie's an asshole.
Sophie's an asshole.
Sophie's a fuck.
All right, my next one.
So sorry. I can't find my other one. It went
I didn't
away.
even notice. Am I the asshole for getting angry at a dog owner in the airport?
Likely.
I had a flight this morning. It's crowded and busy. I'm near check-in and making my way to security. All of a sudden, people in front of me changed direction. I continue walking and couldn't figure out why in time, and I tripped over a leash. I stumbled, but didn't fall and dropped my duffel bag. There was a 10-pound dog on an extended leash in what I'd guess is 6 to 8 feet away from its owner. I turn and look at the owner. He tells me to watch where I'm going. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I could have gotten seriously fucking hurt. Why are you even letting it extend that far? The owner gets defensive and blames me for not paying attention where I was walking. I'm baffled by the response. I get angry and I cussed at him. He calls me an asshole back. I collect my duffel bag and move along. My buddy that was with me tells me that I was right, but I was a bit over the top. I'm like the fucking guy didn't even apologize. The other guy's reaction and my buddy are making me think I was the asshole. No. I fucking hate retractable leashes.
Yeah.
They need to go away. They are
not good.
so bad for dogs. They don't provide any kind of support leash wise. And anytime I see someone with one, I just get a little sad inside. Because why?
Yeah, they're bad.
They're so bad.
Why?
Because
It's not safe for the dog because they're so far away from their owner. If something happens, they're not able to.
they're not
do
able
anything.
to actually control.
Also,
them.
stronger dogs can pull it. It's supposed to lock, but they can.
They
if
can
they're
pull
in
it
a
out.
situation where they're like
Scared
being
or whatever,
aggressive
yeah.
or scared or whatever, they can pull that shit
Also,
and it'll unwind all the way.
the little leash part of it that retracts is usually so thin and not
It
constructed
could
very well.
snap.
If you put it on a huge dog like that, it's gonna fucking come off. I mean, it doesn't have that many pounds of pressure.
Luckily, this was only a 10-pound dog.
Yeah, no, that's. But even with the
Yeah.
10-pound dogs, because they can go away and you're not even paying attention, and they can go and, I don't know, drown in a pond. They could go and get attacked by another dog. They could
Go
get
and
attacked.
drown in a pond.
They could. I mean, they fucking. Those things go out so fucking far, and I.
And the second that man said to me, "Watch where you're going,"
Oh,
I would have lost my fucking shit, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
Oh, come at me.
Dude, so, like, how do you have the audacity to even have your dog, like, not directly next to you
in an airport. Because, like, literally just.
They barely even
And
allow
grab.
dogs in airports.
Yeah.
Like, aren't you supposed to keep them? Like, I
Aren't
thought
they
you were supposed to
be,
hold
like,
them or
contained
something.
in a carrier?
Not small dogs. Usually you can carry them outside of their carrier if they're, like, going on the plane
I
with
thought
you.
they still had to be in a carrier.
No. I think cats still do.
I think dogs do.
Because I've taken dogs on them before.
Really?
Small dogs. Yeah, you don't have to. You just they have to stay in your lap or on the floor where the carry-on stuff is.
that's whack.
You can also buy seats if you have a big dog, and you can buy seats for them, and they can ride with you on the plane. I just learned that, but like if I took Duke, I would have to buy 3 seats. 1 for me and 2 for him. So, yeah.
You can take dogs on planes?
Yeah. It's so dangerous for them to go under the carriage. I really wish they would stop doing it.
I didn't even know that you could put them under the carriage.
Yeah, there's a special room that has compressed oxygen that keeps circulating so they can breathe, and it's not so cold and stuff. But can you imagine being stuck? And I don't think there's light either. I think it's just a dark place, and you're with all other animals. And yep.
I didn't know you could take dogs in the underneath or on the plane.
No. I didn't know that. I
Yep.
knew you could take them on the underneath. I did not know you could take them on the up.
I've seen cats
if
on
they
planes
shit?
too.
What if they piss?
Like, you have to take them before you go.
What about a 6-hour flight?
I don't know. We flew from Missouri back to Washington, and it's like a 4-hour, 5-hour flight, depending on wind. And we had puppies, and we didn't take care of them very well. And so they had really bad diarrhea. But they didn't have any on the plane. I don't remember having any issues with them.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Animals in airports.
Sometimes.
Dude, there was this lady at Ross that I wanted to punch in the face.
Oh, spill it.
Was she the asshole?
What'd the asshole do?
She had to be the asshole. I was at Ross, and I was with my mom, and we were looking at shorts. And there was like this much shorts in front of me, and my hand was like here, and she literally just like steps in front of me and grabs the shorts
Out
like
of your
right
hand?
next to
Oh,
me.
what the fuck?
and then like keeps getting closer and closer, and she's like, oh, those are cute, because I was like giving her a look.
Yeah.
And then she keeps getting closer and closer. She's like, sorry, and like literally reaches in front of me and like grabs one and drags it over my arm.
What the fuck?
And she's like, oh, these are cute, huh? And I literally just turned around and walked away because I was literally gonna punch her.
What the fuck? Personal space much?
Yeah, I was literally gonna punch her. So I had to walk away.
Like, you don't know that you're supposed to look like you're looking at something else until they walk away? Like,
Yeah.
that is the store rule.
Yeah.
And sometimes that makes them walk away faster.
It does,
That's
yeah.
all
Yeah,
you really
just
gotta
standing
do.
there.
Yeah.
Like,
Awkwardly.
She was literally touching me. And I was like, I'm literally gonna punch you. And so I had to walk away.
I would have screamed, please don't touch me. Like, really loud.
I was with my mom, so I couldn't.
Oh. If anybody ever touches me in public that I want to scream in their face, do not touch me. So everybody around us knows it happened and knows it was them.
Bitches.
Yeah, it made me so mad.
I would have been so mad and uncomfortable. No
This
thanks.
one's gonna be fun.
Okay, what's your next one?
Am I the asshole for backing out of paying for my sister's wedding dress over a joke she
Yes.
made?
Yes.
I had an incident on my
Yes.
wedding day back in 2017 where my former fiance abandoned me and ran away with his pregnant mistress. That image, those details are forever engraved on my mind, and I'll never forget how I felt that day. This was truly a turning point in my life. My family have always been there for me, so I kept close to them. My younger sister is currently engaged, and her wedding will be in a few months. She's struggling with money, so I decided to help her and her fiance and pay for the wedding dress. This allowed her to be able to buy her dream wedding gown that cost $7,000.
Holy fuck.
It's a lot for a dress, but she literally cried because she wanted it.
Mine was 500.
Mine was like $460.
Holy.
This happened a few days before we agreed to go buy the dress. We were eating dinner at my parents' home, and my cousin and aunt were there. My aunt was asking my sister about the wedding, and my sister said that everything was going according to plan, and then casually laughed and said, "Let's just hope he won't run away with a pregnant mistress or something on our wedding day." I was blown away completely. She laughed, and the aunt laughed too, as if this was a joke. She was basically mocking what happened to me in my wedding. It happened so fast I got up and started screaming at her, calling her an idiot, but my parents asked me to take it easy. She said it was a joke and she didn't think I'd react so intensely. My aunt remained seated, and my cousin asked me to calm down and drink some water, but I grabbed my stuff, and as I was getting ready, I told my sister she was getting $0 for her dream wedding dress. Then I walked out. I heard louder commotion as I walked, and my dad and cousin followed me outside trying to talk, but I asked to be left alone. My dad and I spoke. Why do they write like this? I'm so sorry. My and dad spoke to saying I was too harsh on my sister.
So they both
Somebody
said.
told them that she was being too harsh. Over a joke, and said that I know this is how she is with her dark sense of humor. So they were like making an excuse. Oh, she just has a dark sense of humor. They said she's been crying after I decided to back out of helping her, and said this ruined her wedding. They want me to reconsider my decision since it might damage my relationship with my sister, but I refused. Did I overreact? And then at the bottom it says info. It's my aunt that would usually bring up what happened from time to time and say stuff like, if what happened didn't happen, you would have had at least 2 kids by now. Or, do you know
that's
what
fucked
today
up.
is? Your wedding anniversary.
Okay,
It's
that's
harsh,
fucked up.
but she stopped doing it anymore. Maybe my sister is being influenced by her, but still, it hurt all the same. And more coming from my own sister. I don't think she's an asshole at all.
No, at first I was like, I think we both were like, yeah, you still think she's an asshole?
Okay, so
That face. I will listen.
I would never say like anything like that ever to someone that lost a relationship like that.
How long ago was it?
It doesn't really matter. That trauma sticks with you forever.
I mean, can you imagine that you
I
and
had
your
an
partner are
ex-
at the altar.
That is something I would make jokes about.
I know, but that's because that's
if
how you cope.
Well,
That's
and
how we
that's the
cope.
thing. If I would know if someone didn't like jokes like that, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't do them around them.
Yeah.
It's her fucking sister.
Yeah.
Like,
And I feel like there's some topics that hit different for
and
people.
you can just tell she's backtracking. Like, oh, I really want you to pay for my dress. Like, she's using her sister to pay for her fucking dress. Is what it sounds like to me. I don't think they're that close.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think there's a lot to unpack,
Yeah.
but honestly,
So,
with the whole aunt
The
saying,
aunt thing.
The aunt's an asshole.
Holy
show.
The
fuck.
aunt thing made me be like, well,
Maybe she was trying to impress the aunt.
no, but like, she should know.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no,
She should know not to say something because the
Yeah.
sisters probably talked about what a bitch the aunt is to her sister.
Mhm.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I've had an ex cheat on me and get someone pregnant.
yeah.
It's not fun.
Well, no, I know that. I'm just saying, like,
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. If someone joked at it, though, I would laugh.
Yeah.
If they, I don't know.
that's why I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Like,
I
feel
think
like,
I would laugh about it. I think I would be the ones making the jokes about it.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't care if someone made a joke about it.
No,
But, like,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah. I don't think she's healed.
no, I
Yeah.
think she still has a lot
Yeah.
to get through and
This one is
process.
kind of hairy.
Yeah.
I think it is.
If you said you were going to do something, but, like,
It's very
it
emotionally
really
impactful.
depends on,
Yeah.
and it did not ruin your whole wedding. Get another dress, stupid.
Yeah, $7,000 for a dress
The
too. I'm
problem
sorry.
is, I think they already bought it and she was going to reimburse her, is what it sounded like.
Even if that's a possibility,
No.
it's still.
She offered to pay for it.
That doesn't mean that they didn't already get it. She said she cried. I mean, she already put it on.
Oops.
So I don't know if
She's
she didn't
struggling
take it
with
back.
money, so I decided to help her and her fiance pay for the wedding. This allowed her to be able to buy her dream wedding gown that cost $7,000. It's a lot for a dress, but she literally cried because she wanted it. Yeah, I don't know.
Either way, regardless if she was gonna pay for it and whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm very passionate about weddings, and I'm very passionate about like keeping it very like the two people getting married centered. However, when it comes to emotional things, there are just boundaries you don't cross, especially if you know that you shouldn't be crossing them.
Yeah. Almost all the comments are not the asshole. There's one that says, my advice for those who engage with dark humor. If the person who was hurt by whatever you are joking about hasn't started cracking jokes about it first, you should keep your joke to yourself.
That's
Yeah.
very good advice. That's how you know that
Yeah.
dark humor. That's how I
I-
knew with you, because
Yeah.
you just started
Yeah.
talking about how your dad was dead and laughing, and I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I have not seen one yet that says you're the asshole.
I don't think she's necessarily an asshole. I think it's a
Yeah.
very unfortunate situation. I think she set her own boundaries and is trying to take care of herself above
is
all,
funny.
and I can't fault her for that.
Are you ready?
Okay, is it a comment?
First off, no one needs a fucking $7,000
yeah,
dress.
that's what I was saying.
If anything, this might help your entitled sister grow up. And then another person commented on top of that comment, if your wedding will be ruined because you can't have a $7,000 dress,
That's what I was about
doesn't
to say.
sound like it'll be a great marriage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So maybe,
Yikers.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was your last one, Dove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I win. I finished first.
You started first, too.
Ooh.
Okay.
Double win.
This one's called The Girlfriend Who Dared to Menstruate.
The fuck?
Oh god, am I not
So,
gonna like
my 24F boyfriend. 24M. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
this? They write it so weird.
My 24F boyfriend, 28M, is really protective over his furniture. I assume it's because they're white. This really shows
Bitch gets white furniture.
when I'm on my period. My boyfriend does humiliating things like place sheets on all of the chairs and lounges.
Oh my god.
I feel like
dude.
if I were
Calm
to
the
leak,
fuck
I'd
down.
leak through the sheets anyways.
Duh.
Yeah.
and makes me sleep in the guest bedroom on the first 2 days of my period, my heaviest days. And then he even asks me about when was the last time I changed my tampon. I'm a grown woman who's had her period since the age of 12. I don't need someone to remind me to change a tampon. When he does this, I just feel embarrassed, and it gives me the vibe he cares more about materialistic objects than me. I am not even allowed to cuddle him during my period. He acts like I'm just a gushing waterfall or something. I started my period yesterday. As I expected, the sheets come out. I decide to put my foot down and take all the sheets off the furniture, which got my boyfriend irritated. To which I told him he needs to stop treating me like I'm a leaking juice box.
Fair.
He's saying I have no right to prevent him from keeping his expensive furniture clean, and that I'm the one acting like a jerk. I need to know, am I the asshole here?
No,
you
because that is a
should be
normal
single.
fucking bodily function. Does he think that having your period, what she said since she was 12, that she doesn't know how not to fucking leak?
Yeah, and like, what trauma happened? Because what the fuck?
Yeah,
And
did he
also,
just have
is
like shit-stained
very
furniture?
Educated on.
Well, he was trying to
womanly.
mansplain.
He won't even cuddle her. That's so weird.
Dude, Alex, if I'm on my period, he would still eat me out. Like, he does not give a fuck if I'm on my period. He's like, let's make a mess.
Yeah, well,
you know?
and I mean, it's fine if people are uncomfortable with actually doing anything.
But if you're
like,
treating it like
if
it's
you won't cuddle,
Someone
that's-
said, I'm guessing the sex is out of this planet phenomenal because I doubt he has any intellectual abilities.
it's like the dick must be
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I
you'd
was
stay
like,
my
why?
queen.
That's just too much hassle, and he makes her sleep in another bed.
And he asked her, "Hey, babe, have you changed your tampon
How
lately?
long's it been?
How long? Did you forget it up in you? Do you got what's that stuff called?
Septic.
Septic shock?
No, he's not worried about that. He's worried about her bleeding through it.
Yeah.
That's so weird, dude.
Like, if
This
you
is
don't
actually
change
quite-
it,
One time
If you
I
don't
wish
change
Freaky
it-
Friday was real.
This is actually quite disturbing behavior. He's treating OP like a dog in heat.
yeah.
It makes me wonder about his personality views towards women in general. For his screwed up reasoning to work, he'd have to ask any woman that comes into his house if they're on their period. What the
I
hell?
was gonna ask that. Like, if he has parties or something like that, is he going up to all the girls or people with uteruses and being like, hey, are you on your period? I gotta get the sheets out. Or is it just for his girlfriend?
Does she live there?
Yeah.
Did the boyfriend date the furniture?
Hump that couch, bitch.
I don't understand people who get white furniture and then try and like, I don't want any stain on it. You got a white furniture piece
Mm-hmm.
in your house that you live in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not want people to know you live?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I let my cat scratch the fuck out of it.
Okay, I don't let my cat scratch our
Where
couch.
do women find these guys? Last post was about a guy not being able to make a mess on the floor in the bathroom. I have never done anything like that to my girlfriend. I mean, I'll check around for a heating pad and blankets, not a sheet to go under her.
Yes.
Not an ass.
No, she's not the asshole. Absolutely not. That fucking fuck. Okay, I'm gonna read you the titles of these two and you'll tell me which one you want to hear. Am I the asshole? Sorry, did you answer?
I mean, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously.
That's very obvious, that one.
Am I the asshole for embarrassing a guy with a shy bladder at work? So there's that one. Or
What?
Or this one.
What?
That's titled, Am I the Asshole Because I Threatened to Send My Stepmother to Jail?
The first one.
The first one.
First one.
Okay.
But
I could see
I'm
the
gonna read the second
sparkle.
one
I
later.
could see the sparkle of your nipple ring through your shirt.
I can see it too. It's Sheen. Am I the asshole for embarrassing a guy with a shy bladder at work?
yes.
The men's room
Maybe.
where I the men's room where I work has a wall of urinals and 4 stalls. There is one guy who apparently cannot use a urinal. However, he must have a fire hose and a sore back because he never lifts the seat when he urinates, and he pisses all over the toilet. Like, not just like a little sprinkle either. He gets it on the seat, the tank, the floor. I'm surprised he doesn't hit the walls. I'm overweight myself and I have trouble using the urinal sometimes, so I tend to use a stall, but I sit to take care of number 1 as well as number 2. Anyways, I put up a sign in the stall that I remembered from my grandparents' house. If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the seedy. So cute. Can you imagine that on your grandparents? Sorry, I thought that was cute. He took this as a personal attack. He ripped them all down and came into the break room and was yelling about having a shy bladder and that he doesn't have to use a urinal and a bunch of other stuff. The thing is, none of us knew for sure it was him that did it. I didn't target him or anything. I talked privately to him and told him that the signs were for everyone and that he just outed himself.
Yeah, bro.
He called me an asshole for making him embarrass himself, and that he was going to HR. I was just trying to politely ask everyone to clean up after themselves. Am I the asshole?
He
No.
is the asshole. Because, no, not him.
The
other guy.
Yeah.
Because he fucking literally took it so and like
It's so personal.
that was the nicest
knew.
way to address that situation.
It
That
was so cute. And he like fucking rips him down. But that tells me the fact that he knew that he thought that was targeted towards him tells me that he knows that he makes a fucking mess and deliberately doesn't clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, though, I don't really understand why he doesn't clean it up.
Also, what does having a shy bladder have anything to do with your
the
aim?
signs.
Or your aim for the toilet? Because he was
Or
like, I have a
wiping the
shy
seat.
bladder. Okay. And?
Well, I guess with the sign there, now he can't piss.
I don't know.
It says, be a sweetie and wipe with the seedy. Now he can't pee.
Now he can't pee.
Funny.
I just
I'm
can't.
gonna go to HR because I've been pissing all over the bathroom and now I can't.
And now I can't.
I
Because
can't.
everyone knows.
And I told everyone.
You literally outed yourself. Like, this was all you, bud.
I
All
told
you.
everyone that I piss all over the bathroom. And so now I can't piss all over the bathroom.
It's not fair. I should get to piss all over the bathroom and I shouldn't have to clean it up because there's janitors to do that.
But what if someone has to go after you?
Exactly. Yeah, that person was not the asshole.
Which person? Sorry.
The one
The
I
Tinky
just said.
Tinky on the
tinkle.
CD, the one
Oh.
that put the sweetie on the tinkle CD.
Yeah, no, he's not the
I really
asshole.
would like to know what HR has to say about
I do too.
I
like,
feel
if
like
he went up and
So
tried to explain
the
it.
guy who put up the signs might still get in trouble by HR because it's like technically not appropriate and it wasn't passed by management.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
However, it wasn't like intended for him, so I don't think he'll get in very much
just
trouble.
Get, like, a little,
Yeah, he'll just be
was-
like, "Don't do that again."
and the other guy will get on the shit list, even
For
though they always
pissing
say
on the
that there's
toilet.
not supposed to be retaliation.
Mhm.
There is.
Whistleblower, you're gonna get some retalies.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I pay attention when they make me watch stupid videos.
I do not.
Okay, well, thanks everybody for coming.
Wow.
See you later. Bye.
We haven't even picked what our topics are going to be next week. 'Cause we have a whole new,
We have a whole
game.
new
A whole new
world.
system.
So next
That was
week,
good. I liked the Am I the Asshole? That was fun.
Am I the asshole?
You guys had good ones.
Am I the anus hole?
next week we are doing
But-
letter B,
But
and we wrote down some topics. We wrote down 9 topics, three from each of us, and we're each gonna draw a topic, and it might be one that we chose, it might be one that Kaylee chose, it might be one that Devin chose, it might be one that Jade chose.
You don't know. And then that's the topic that you have. And next week is an individual topic. So we're
And
each
if I
gonna.
pull out bananas, I'm putting it back.
So hopefully Devin gets bananas because she was really passionate about it.
I'm not gonna. Let's all draw and then we'll reveal them.
Yeah, that's what
Like
we're
hold
gonna
it in your
do.
hand. Oh, I'm stuck. Sorry,
Oh.
my bracelet got stuck to the.
This is so exciting. Why am I so excited? I'm
Because
thrilled.
it's new.
This is thrilling.
I don't like it. I'm nervous. What if I got something I don't like?
Well, then you have to fucking do
I
it.
know I'm nervous.
I dropped it.
I'm really nervous, actually.
Why?
I'm so
all
excited.
Oh my god,
Anxious.
because she really doesn't want bananas. She's like, if I pick bananas, I'm fucking drawing again.
I'm so anxious.
There's so much you could learn about.
I'm really anxious.
Okay,
Oh my
okay
god.
then.
Devin, what is your topic next week for B?
My topic is body language.
Ooh.
That's one that I wrote.
I like that.
That's
I feel like
one of
that's a lot of
mine.
ways you can go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, what? So you got body language. What did Jade get?
Body language.
Breakups.
Oh shit! Gotta talk about them breakups.
Oh, so sad.
There's so many different kinds of breakups.
I got a lot of stories I could tell.
Most of mine are friendship breakups. I don't
Mine
have a lot of.
We're not gonna talk about those.
ladies.
We're not talking about those.
Whoa.
Okay.
Holy moly cannoli.
All
What is
right.
yours?
Banana. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, no. Bandits of history.
Oh, gag. She got her own topic.
I did, and I was actually
Nobody
really
got
excited.
my topics.
I got one of Kaylee's. Kaylee got one of hers, and you got one of mine.
So my topics are banging next week.
Sluts.
I like that one though. Body language. That's
Yeah,
kinda cool.
that's gonna be cute.
I'm probably just gonna like.
You can't hear you.
Body language.
I'm probably just
Get
gonna write a song.
impatient.
You're gonna write a body
Wanna
language
keep a
song?
Yeah.
Conversation.
If you cross your arms, that means you're not participating.
If you scroll on your phone, that means you're
Disassociating.
Disassociating. I was gonna say disinterested, but okay. Also, guys,
such a
I was just gonna
bitch.
do that
Me?
song. Body language. Why?
Because she said that when she's scrolling on her phone, she's disinterested.
I'm
She's scrolling on
not.
her phone all the time.
I'm saying that that's what you said to me earlier. Is like it looked like I wasn't
Oh,
paying
yeah.
attention.
Yeah,
It's true.
it is true.
She called me a bitch.
When did she call
I
you?
just called her a bitch.
She
I
said
didn't
you're
hear it.
such a bitch.
It's so funny how I just don't hear things sometimes.
I did. I said you're such a bitch.
All right, everyone, we're done. Bye.
All right, so breakups.
I want to keep mine so I can remember
Bandits of
it.
history. Okay. And
Body,
body language. That's for
Get
next
This
week.
means you're
Impatient.
nervous. This means
It's in your boobie.
you're confident.
Power
Chin high.
posing.
I used to do that.
No
Power
eye
pose.
contact.
Did you know power posing doesn't actually work?
Yep.
Potato pussy.
I thought it did though.
Yeah, they really thought it did for a while, but it doesn't.
I would do it before like performances in theater and stuff.
Like the
No, you just stand there
You stand
And
as
you-
big as you can.
and you do the power pose.
on Ted Lasso. What's her face? Remember her thing that she would do?
Keely?
No. Rebecca.
Okay.
She would like.
Yes. Yeah. Get into
That's what
it.
she would do
Get
before like
into it,
important
yeah.
meetings and stuff. She'd be like in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
Like,
Because she
really
was like
make
the
herself as
only
big as she
woman.
could.
She was the only woman usually, and so she had to like.
All right. Well, hey.
Yeah. Thanks for listening,
Thanks for
guys.
listening to season 2, episode 27/episode 1/ get over yourself. Who cares? It's season 2, bitch. Mwah.
Make sure to follow us on our TikTok, which is functional.chaos.podcast, and our Instagram and YouTubes are Functional Chaos Podcast.
Follow us on our individual Instagrams.
Instagram.
Deb for you, Kaylee for you, and Jade for you.
Where I'm
Thanks
a
for-
celebrity.
Apparently,
Thanks for listening.
this
This
is
is
Functional Chaos. Bye. That was a lot of blah.
She said titty 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 titty.
Oh, but
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That was a good EP.